There are many schools that want kids to fit a particular mold, and you have to be a certain way. What we like about MTA is that they can be themselves.
And when I got here, I walked into Shir the first day, very excited, and I met Rabbi Danto, who one of the first things he told us was, "I'm not your rabbi, I'm not the Gemara teacher, I'm your Rebbe." And I knew I just love it right away.
Education is helping cultivate young souls, young men, making boys into men, and to do that well, the learning is not just textual, it's an apprenticeship and role modeling and working with individuals who represent our vision and our mission.
We look for all different avenues to connect to Talmidim, whether it's in the sheer learning, whether it's schmoozing, whether it's on the basketball court or a trip that we take. Every Talmud has his own unique way of connecting to them, and that's what we try to do.
My sons admire and respect the Rebbeim at MTA because they're more than just teaching them Torah and values. What's special about them is the way that they understand the real issues of life, the way they understand what's going on in the world today, and how they make it cool to learn Torah and to learn Gemara and to learn Chumash and to learn Navi, and they bring that all into their world of a 15, a 16, a 17-year-old.
That's higher than ever.
Excellent, there you go with the thumb.
Torah really sells itself. You give them the environment, give them the opportunity to learn B'chavrusa for a significant amount of time. And there's nothing like encountering learning on your own. Beis Medrash Katan is an opportunity to opt in to a more rigorous program of learning, while at the same time staying in tune with the rhythms of the high school. And they're all discussing across the generations, but to become part of this glorious conversation, the Masorah of something alive, to something that you embrace fully. Guys mature a lot. What's really special is when you get to see guys really becoming thinkers.
Before that, you need a Malkum Kavua.
When we leave Shir, I feel that we've been recharged that morning to go on for the rest of the day with this feeling of what I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do with myself. And therefore that carries out into the afternoon when I can apply that to the rest of my classes.
In elementary school, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have the best amigos in sports. I'm a very competitive person. I was playing to win. And then I came to MTA.
All of the Rebbeim strive to teach by example.
The first thing the coaches told us was, guys, the first thing I want you to know is you have to have good midos in the court. You have to show good midos. You're representing MTA.
It's not just a subject, but it's something they take with them for the rest of their lives.
The academics here are great. There's really a variety of options for each student depending on what they want to do. And there's also a wide variety of levels.
This conflict of the princess is not answered in the story?
There are certain teachers who bring certain things to the classroom, and there are other teachers who bring other things to the classroom. So during the course of the 4 years, our young men are exposed to the entire gamut of those experiences. The Honors College is a way to take students who have reached a level of intellectual maturity that they want more than the classroom setting can offer. So we challenge them.
Let's have one.
For the very unique students who are ready to understand the interaction of the values of the Jewish world with the values of the secular world, those students are hungry and craving for this sort of program.
Distinctions, therefore, can be found only on public utility.
What does that mean, that civil distinctions can be based only on public utility? Yeah.
They could be based on how
Friends of mine who go to other schools and don't have gym, they come home and they don't want to start doing homework, but I have gym, and when I get home, I'm ready to go. I've had my break from work, and now I'm ready to get back into school.
We have an obligation, both as parents and both as observant Jews, to make sure that our children are fully developed and have a healthy appreciation of what God has been gracious to give them. Part of that means that they have to be physically fit so that they can take advantage of what they're going to learn in class, be prepared for it.
Besides physically, but mentally, I know when a person works out more, he's actually more attentive in classes.
On the team, you have to try out. In the gym, everyone gets to play and everyone tries very hard to make sure that everyone gets in.
For the people who don't make those teams, I run the intramural program.
In our intramurals, the Rebbeim and some of the Yeshiva University guys are the refs. And those are guys who are role models to make sure that the games are played appropriately.
We inaugurated a very unique exchange program between Yeshivat Makor Chaim in Kfar Etzion in Israel, which was founded by Rabbi Adin Steinsaltz and Rabbi Dov Singer and MTA. It's the first time that yeshiva students are going from the United States and are being fully integrated into the Israeli educational system.
My Hebrew originally was terrible. I never had a Hebrew class in my entire elementary school. But once you got there, the people there were amazing. A lot of them knew English, and they helped me along. What surprised me the most and amazed me the most was that kids had power, that it was heavy reliance on the kids playing a full part in their schooling and in their education, which really made them put effort into it and got them excited about it. I really enjoyed learning with Chavrusa for that amount of time because it really developed my learning skills.
I think the most successful programs are always foundational, that stick to basics, but are also looking for something that's a little bit ahead of the curve, a little bit pushing the envelope of creativity and intellectual ambition.
Names Not Numbers is an oral history filming project that I created 6 years ago to teach students about the Holocaust, to afford them the opportunity to have intergenerational connections with the Holocaust survivors, to learn history through personal testimonials. One of the most important lessons that our students take away, they're learning also the lessons of survival.
One of the great things about MTA is the variety of extracurriculars available to each kid. There really is something for everyone, no matter what your talent is.
You need an outlet in school. You need to do something else that's not graded. It allows you your personal creativity or something you enjoy doing.
I remember on the first day, there were posters all around advertising for various clubs, and it was very overwhelming. And one of the clubs that really interested me was the debate club. I never was really very into public speaking, but I decided to join the team.
Does one's First Amendment right protect them from the law?
You gain confidence as a public speaker, you gain public speaking skills.
My great joy is to watch that timid boy walk into my office and say, "Can I be part of such and such of a club, Rabbi? I'm not sure if I can, but I really like this." And 2 years later, have him running the club.
The great thing about all the teams in MTA and the publications is that there's always a group effort. The teams are composed of people from a wide variety of grade levels, and you can really meet a lot of new people. It really builds a sense of school spirits and community.
School is a journey. Every student has a different journey that's right for him.
As they go through high school, they look to the future and they realize that I can start working on who I am right now.
My sons look back and say, hey, I can be that. I can do it all. I can learn. I can be in touch with what's going on in the world and connect it all together.
One of the great things about MTA is that we are able to accommodate this whole plethora of journeys.
I could write a book about how important it was that I came to MTA and the effect it will have on the rest of my life.
Whether you're in the base medrash, the basketball court, or the public speaking arena, you really just feel like you're a lion, an MTA lion.